good morning crew, and welcome to a wonderful Wednesday. So today, we got two big blocks for you. The first block, you're going to want a band and maybe some dumbbells for it. If you don't have a band, that's fine. You can follow along without one. I just want you to think whenever we're doing lower body, you have tension going out at the knees. Whenever we do upper body, you have tension going out at those forearms to really work those shoulders. So, we start off with lower body. You're going to put that band either above or below the knee for that one, and we start off with a lateral band walk where we sit down in those hips. We're taking small steps to the right and then small steps to the left. Again, tension out those knees if you don't have that band. The opportunity there is how low you sink down the ground, or you need to hold a weight while we do that. We then turn it into that squat, so we're going to hold those weights in front of those shoulders, sit down that squat, drive it up. Again, tension going out at the knees the entire time if you do not have a band, otherwise just that front squat. We then take it into a banded bridge where we're down on the ground, tension still out at those knees. We drive up, feel it butt back of those legs, take it all the way back down the ground, and drive it back up. From there, we're going to quickly take that band off, put it around the widest part of your foot, and turn it into that bicycle crunch, powering through that heel as we rotate, working that core. Again, that option, just a bicycle crunch without it. We then grab that band from the feet, put it along the forearms where it's nice and wide, and we go on that static crunch leg raise. The option here, you can bend those knees, make sure that low back does not get off the ground. Again, we have tension going out about those shoulders from the forearms. We then pop it up, keep that band where it's at, get into that walkout, where we walk it all the way into that plank position. Core is nice and tight, and then we walk it back, stand it up. Again, with that band, you keep tension out. If you don't have the band, just that walkout. We then have front raises with those dumbbells, shoulders down back, keeping tension out of the band along the forearms and control it down. What we want to avoid is rounding or bending of those elbows. Really try and keep those arms relatively straight, soft bend of the elbow, and shoulders locked back. Lastly, we take the band off, jumping jack for a full minute. Then we repeat that whole thing one more time. So now that we know everything we've got going on, everything is on the minute, let's go ahead and get that band on and ready to go. Again, right below or right above the knee are those options for legs. I'm going to have mine right below because I know I'm going to transition to that bicycle crunch at some point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it ready with that lateral walk in 3, 2, and 1. Send those hips down back, chest proud, little baby steps going out. Again, keep those knees apart, keep those heels apart, and then we switch it back. Now remember, you can always take the break and reset, or try and stay into it. You can always challenge yourself with how low you go, or how thick that band is, or how many bands you have on. Sometimes I like to grab that extra weight, which I'll probably do next round through. Looking good, crew. About 10 seconds. Let's get ready for that front squat in 3, 2, and 1. We got that front squat again. Weights can be optional. That goal is keep tension out of those knees as we sink those hips down and back. Another opportunity, especially if you don't have band that you can play with, is go down for 3 counts and up for 1. Playing with that tempo, challenge what we got. About 30 seconds till we get to that bridge. Still keeping tension out those knees. Looking good, crew. Crew, let's get ready. We take it down for that bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Again, that option, you put that weight in those hip bones, drive up, control down. Really focus on that squeeze at the top. Nice and slow on the way down, back goes flat. for that whole minute, crew. Open it up, tension out those knees, close it down. If you feel this more in the quads and the backs of those legs, try and step your feet out away from that body slightly and point your toes to the sky so you can really focus on activating those hamstring muscles. We got about 20 seconds, and that's when we switch where the band is and get ready for that bicycle crunch. Crew, let's get ready to make that switch in 3, 2, and 1. I slide my band down, put it over the widest part of that foot, and then I go into my bicycle crunch. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, and alternating sides. Focusing on keeping that core nice and tight. Pushing through that heel, trying to get that leg as close to the ground as I can. Challenge that core. "30 seconds, crew. Looking good." Here in about 15, we'll go into that crunch and leg raise. Side crunch and leg raise, I should say. In 3, 2, 1, I take that band off, put along my forearms so they can stay down back, that core is active. I lower the legs, drive it back up. In that option, I can bend the knees, give me a heel tap, back up. Another option, relax that head on the ground if you need to. Regardless, I have tension going out those forearms. Even if I don't have a band, keeping those shoulders locked down back for another 30 seconds. Looking good here, crew. Here in about 15, we go to those walkouts. Band will stay where they're at. Let's get ready to walk it out in 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Hit that plank position, shoulders over wrist, core is tight. Walk it back. Stand it on up, and repeat. Whew. This is gonna help break those shoulders up just a little bit more. Looking solid here, crew. Go to about 15 seconds. Keeping that body moving. From here, we're going to be going into that front raise. To work those shoulders just a little bit more in 3, 2, and 1. Weights are unweighted, shoulders down back. Come up to about shoulder height and right back down. Again, the number one thing I do not want to see is popping out when we go. Really lock those shoulders down back. Have tension out those arms if we can. In that soft bend in the elbow is perfect. "30 seconds, we take that jumping jack for a minute to reset. Then we do the whole thing one more time. Looking good, crew. We're gonna go ahead, get ready to ditch that band, go into jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Let's jack it out. Again, you can always step it or hop it, finding again that variation that works for you. Here's the good news, we've done it all once before. We only gotta do it one more time. Then get a nice little break. Whew. "30 seconds for that band walk." Crew, let's get ready to get in that band and give you that lateral walk in 3, 2, and 1. Get that band on, walking it side to side. I tie my shoe for safety measure. Currently they always come untied. Again, if you want more bonus fun, try adding a weight this round that you just hold in front of that chest. Sitting back into it. Looking good, crew. Then we're gonna start to feel things in those glutes that maybe we haven't felt in a while. If you accidentally kick things away from you, like the padding, it's okay. Didn't need it anyway. Looking solid. We got that front squat here in about 10 seconds. Whew. Let's get ready to squat it in 3, 2, and 1. Squat time. Down those hips. Grab it on up. Tension out those knees. Looking good here, crew. Here in about 30, we take down those bridges. Right now, we just keep that body moving, tension out those kneecaps the whole time. Crew, let's get ready. We got those bridges in 3, 2, and 1. Let's bridge. Drive up with those hips, squeeze those booties, right back down. Again, tension out at those kneecaps. Even if you don't have that band on, that's your goal. Looking solid. In about, well, not in 30, a little bit more in 30. We'll switch it into that bicycle crunch with the band around those feet. For a nice little change of pace. Looking good, crew. Squeeze the top, control on down. Crew, we're gonna switch it into that bicycle crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to that bicycle crunch. So I can untie my shoe this time. Widest part of that foot. And then we pedal it out. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. If we can, that band is still nice and flat. Looking solid, crew. Keeping that drive. We got 15. We're going to switch it on up, moving that band to the upper body as we got that static crunch leg raise in 3, 2, and 1. Static crunch, leg raise. Woo. Feeling that core. As a reminder, that option, bend those knees if you need it. solid here, crew. Low back stays flat on the ground. That's gonna decide how far you can lower those legs. If that low back pops off, you're going too low. Less than 30. You can relax that head and neck if you need to. Let's get ready to walk it out in 3, 2, and 1. And pop it up and walk it out. Shoulders down back. Then we hit that plank. Shoulders over wrists, core tight. And walk it back up. Whew, and we keep going. This band does not like to keep my shoe tied. Fix that real quick. Looking solid, crew. Got about 15. Let's keep that body moving. And then we're going to go that front raise next. And 3, 2, and 1. Go into that front raise. Getting with or without that weight. Keeping those shoulders locked back. We come straight up. Control it on down. Woo. Looking solid, crew. And make sure we're breathing. And make sure you can control the weight on the way down. If you feel like those arms are flying and you're starting to get it up, then just mirror it without any weight for that front raise. Keep those shoulders locked back. Looking solid. We got 15. And then we get to a minute jumping jacks. Crew, let's get this ready. We have that minute of jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jump it out. Looking solid, crew. We keep that body moving. Tap those feet up and back in. Whew. 30 seconds. Maybe a nice little break when we talk about the final round. Looking good, looking good. 15 seconds. Hold it here. Crew, you get that nice deserved break in 3, 2, and 1. Let's catch that breath. So, your next round, we've got 3 technically rounds of that block. We start with 90 seconds of everything, we go to a minute, and then we go to 30 seconds of everything. So we start with 90 seconds in that swing push-up. What that looks like is as you go down in that push-up, one leg goes out and then back in. That option in on the knees, just extend it out, back in. We're trying not to rotate those hips, but keep that core straight. So maybe you keep everything on the ground, step it out first, and then push up to keep those hips from rotating on you. We then stand up for that dumbbell grounded press, where we go down in that squat, explode it up and press the weights overhead, control nice and slow on the way down. That takes us into that scorpion bridge, where we drive our hips up to the sky and reach over that shoulder and all the way back down. Grab it up, reach over that shoulder. Again, you can do this without any weight. Especially if you have a shoulder injury, I recommend not doing weight on that first time through. We then have toe reaches, legs up, our knees can be bent. We drive up like we're reaching to the toe, control, Nice and slow on that way back down. And that last exercise is called a surfee. Think of a burpee, but you're landing on a surfboard. On top of that, there's no push-up needed. So you hit that plank. When you step or hop it up, you're in that surfboard position. Take it down, hop it back up in that surfboard. So when you have the last round of exercises, let's go ahead and check it out, get ready. Again, the first time through, everything's on 90, and then it gets quicker. So let's start with those swing push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, swing push-up. Push-up position, leg goes out as I go in that push-up. Again, you can try and challenge yourself by keeping that foot completely off the ground or knee, or you can keep points of contact as we go, helping keep those hips square. Looking solid. Remember, this is a little bit longer, so not about speed. Keep that form tight. Remember, you can always swap it, knees and toes, as needed. You got just 45. Try not to tuck that chin. Core is staying active and looking solid, crew. Ooh. Here in 15, we got that grounded press. Let's pick it up. We got grounded press in 3, 2, and 1. Grounded press. Sit down on those hips. Explode you up. Control back down. Whew. And that chest stays upright. Explode up. Nice and slow on that control. Love it, crew. Shoulders staying down back. Looking solid. We're coming up in about 35 seconds. Best effort, use that explosion up. Controlling that way down. Then we got those dumbbell scorpion bridges. Or again, you can do it without dumbbells. Whew. Right now, let's focus. Last about 20 seconds. Looking solid. Crew, let's get ready. We've got dumbbell scorpion bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell scorpion bridge. We drive up through those hips, reach it over, all the way back down. Looking good. Keeping that body moving. We're going to be here for a while. Really focus on squeezing through those hips at the top. Best effort reaching over that shoulder. You're halfway there. Looking good, crew. Less than 30, and then we got those toe reaches. Crew, let's get that ready for toe reaches here. And 3, 2, and 1. Toe reach. Again, knees can be bent, legs can be straight. We crunch it up, control it down, focusing on activating that core. Again, we're here for a while, so if you need to ditch that weight altogether, again, same thing. Drive up, control down for those 90 seconds. Looking good here, crew. We got one more exercise, that's the Surfee. And we're going to round 2 where everything's the minute. Ooh. Halfway through, that core is on fire. Squeeze at the top. You guys are crushing this. Looking good. Coming up to the last 10. Then we got those Surfees, where it's like a burpee without a push-up. And we land on that surfboard in 3, 2, and 1. 90 seconds of Surfees. Again, any way you want to get down the ground, step or hop it. And then whenever you pop up, step or hop, land on that surfboard, right back down. Whew. That goal, feel like you hit that plank, engage that core, then pop it up. Looking good here, crew. Slowly spiking that heart rate. Keeping that body going. Whew. Come up to 15. Okay, crew, everything going down onto the minute. We start with those swing push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Just on that minute here. Again, best effort. Keeping that core engaged. We can always go down onto the knees as we need it. Whew. Looking solid, crew. We're already 30 down, 30 to go. Keep that body moving. Couple more push-ups, just 15. Crew, we got that ground to press. Coming up on the minute in 3, 2, and 1. Ground to press. Give me that option. Give me that aggressive bicep curl. We can't press overhead. Otherwise explode up. Controlling down. Looking good here. Go up to about 30 down, 30 to go. Looking solid. We're gonna get ready. Take that dumbbell scorpion bridge. Whew. In about 10. I like these minute rounds. They are going by so much quicker. Scorpion bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion bridge. Drive up through those heels, all the way back down. Looking good, crew. Already halfway through. Best effort, reach it up and over. Crew, let's get ready for that toe reach here in about 10 seconds. We're going that toe reach on the minute in 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up, control it down. 1 minute here again. You just stop any weight. If those shoulders are feeling it, still squeeze for 1 count. Try to control for 2 on the way down. Ooh, crew. 30 seconds to those surfies. After the surfies, we're on our final round where everything is just 30 seconds. It's going to be so much quicker. I'm excited. Let's get it ready for those surfies in 3, 2, and 1. Surfie time. Hit that plank, core tight, pop it up into that surfie. Whew. You can always pretend like you're avoiding a wipeout. We got 30 seconds. And then we go to that final round where everything's on the 30. Meaning only about 2.5 more minutes of work. We got this. Whew. Let's get this ready. Swing push-ups, 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Swing push-up, just 30 seconds. $15 down, 15 to go. Crew, let's get ready for that ground to press. In 3, 2, and 1. Ground to press. Whew. Slowly up. Control it down. Just 15 seconds. Oh my gosh, this round is gonna go by so quick. Let's get ready. Scorpion bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion bridge, just 30. Drive it all the way up, all the way back down. Best effort. $15. Here we got that toe reach in 3, 2, and 1. Toe reach, 30 seconds. Squeeze and control. We got just 15. Love it, crew. The last 30 seconds are those surfies. and then you're done with the day. Woo. We got them in 3, 2, and 1. Let's Surfee it. 30 seconds right here. Best plank into that best surfing position. We got 15. Ooh. Crew, we got just 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that is all I wrote. You guys have